All right, good afternoon, everybody. How is everyone today? Welcome back to some more No Man's Sky. Some more No Man's Sky shenanigans. Happy Tuesday, everybody. It's a beautiful day outside, a little warmer than yesterday, but still pretty freaking cold. Hope you guys are all doing well. Let's get them shouts out of the way. So, Dan Morris, welcome back. Good to see you. Thanks for joining us. Penn Lapadaya, how's it going? It's good to see you. Thanks for joining us. Happy Tuesday. Nurse Nerd Gamer, hello, stranger. How are you? It's good to see you. Thanks for joining us. Deborah, hello. How are you? Good to see you. Thanks for joining us today. Stuart Lakard, welcome back. Good to see you. Thanks for joining us. Hey, Streamlabs, don't be cheating, buddy. I got my eyes on you today. GTA 5, welcome back. Good to see you. Thanks for joining us. So yeah, the expedition is done. We're not playing that expedition ever again. We're done. We're done. We're done. It was fun the first time around. Yesterday was a nightmare. It was a chore. We're done. We're done. It's over. It's done. That's it. So Penn says, I hunted all 11 reality glitches. Oh, you did them all tonight? Nice. Congrats, man. So Deborah says, I finished my survival expedition, and now I have the ship to get to the anomaly, going to grab a ton of gravitational balls. So Deborah, are you going to go back to the planet where we did the expedition? Because that planet was freaking loaded with gravitational balls. I mean, loaded. So Stuart says, it is 6:30 a.m. here. I appreciate you sticking with us, man. Thank you. Okay. Ladies and gentlemen, for anybody out there who's new to the channel, I am Oddman105, aka The Odd One. This is a Tuesday, impromptu Tuesday, live stream of some No Man's Sky shenanigans. We're getting back to ugly ship hunting. Sentinel ships, system ships, it doesn't matter. If it's an ugly ship, we're hunting for it. And by hunting for ugly ships, I mean if we look for specifically an ugly ship, we'll end up finding good-looking ships. So that's the thing. That's the reverse psychology here. Anyways, thank you guys so much for joining us today. If you haven't done so, please hit that like button for me. Helps out the channel a ton. Also, for anybody out there who's new to the channel, please take a second, read and follow the channel rules in the description section down below. I have a zero tolerance policy in place on my channel for any BS. Yesterday we had someone got FAFO'd during yesterday's live stream. Someone actually did get FAFO'd during the live stream. So yeah, that's not normal for a No Man's Sky stream, but yep, it does happen. So yeah, just putting that out there as a disclaimer. Please be mindful of the channel rules, be respectful of me, the content creator, and my community and the people here. And let's have a good old time. All right, with that disclaimer out of the way, let's do this. Absolutely love that song, by the way. GTA 5 says, not looking forward to this weekly update. Don't like forgery. Yeah, GTA 5, Rockstar Games has a fetish for document forgery. They got a fetish for document forgery. I don't know what it is. I got nothing. I got nothing on this one, but you know what? It's money, so we'll make it. Let me do one thing before we begin. Let me do one more thing. Something I like to try to do before beginning the stream, but I forgot. Just give me a sec to type this. See. Just give me a sec. If I can learn how to spell. There we go. If I can learn how to spell. There we go. I think that's good. All right. If I can learn how to spell. Spelling is important. Spelling is punctual. Okay. And let me pin this. There we go. All right. Okay, we are ready. Let's do it. Let's get back on the hunt, shall we? Now, one thing we are going to do. Yeah, Pen, words are hard this late in the afternoon. Yes, this late in the afternoon they are. One thing we are going to do. The Game Hub, about almost 2 weeks ago now, less than 2 weeks actually, the Game Hub during one of his ship hunt live streams found a really good light Sentinel fighter with 4 supercharged slots, with 4 connected supercharged slots and a Z, basically Z4. And we're going to go get that ship. We're definitely going to get it. So Deborah says typing on your phone is even harder. I got sausage fingers. I can't type on the phone. Okay, that's done. Let's bring that volume back up. Okay, put that in the background. Bring up the game. Oh, hold on. Before we do that, bring up OBS. Now bring up the game. Okay, transition. We are ready. Let's do it. Okay, we're on PC today. Excuse me. We are on PC because better graphics. Okay, here we go. Live stream Let's Play. Let's get the glyphs and coordinates out here that we need. So Penn says, I'm having issues with live chat tonight. What kind of issues are you having? Live chat's been broken for quite a few content creators. Apparently the Game Hub was having issues. He was having issues with his chat about a week ago. I haven't seen too many issues with my live chat. I do think that because of some things that's happening on YouTube's back end with their chat, something with their chat servers, I guess, I do recommend that if you notice there's a delay with your messages or messages not loading or not showing up, that's probably YouTube's bot. My guess is that it could be YouTube's bot. So if that's the case, try refreshing your page or refreshing your browser. That might help. Okay, we're going to have some frame rate stutters because I haven't played on this save in a while, and there have been several updates. So we're going to let the shader cache reload. Yeah, we're going to be stuttering for a little bit. Let's go step outside and let this thing load in. This is that ginormous curious deposit farm that I found. It's still here. It's still here. When the Remnant update released, yeah, when Remnants released, all of these curious deposits, every one of these curious deposits were changed to metal fingers. This is the single biggest deposit of curious deposits I've ever found. Serious Joker, what's up, brother? How's it going? It's good to see you, man. Thank you so much for hitting that like button. Yes, if you guys haven't done so, please hit that like button for me. Helps out the channel a ton. But yeah, this is the single biggest curious deposit, deposits, I should say, that I've ever found. The biggest. This planet is apparently loaded with them because William Dupree also has a couple of bases here. He's also got a couple of bases on this planet with curious deposits. That's his base over there, actually. Yeah, that's William's base over there. I think he's got a couple more on this rock too. But this planet was apparently loaded with them. Morris, how's it going? It's good to see you. Thanks for joining us. Okay, what we're going to do... I'm just taking a second to let the shader cache load in so that we're not stuttering all over the place. We are on PC today, so that's a problem. Okay. We are in the El Cupolos galaxy right now, but we're going to go back to Euclid, and we're going to start the hunt. Let's do this. So, as mentioned, the Game Hub found a really, really good Sentinel ship over a week ago. It's been about 10 days or so. And he found a ship that's four supercharged slots. A Z4 supercharged slots on his one, on his. And it's a cool light Sentinel fighter. Surprisingly, the vented skirt wings work really well with it. I was shocked. Red and black. Red with bat wings, basically. Really nice ship. So what we're going to do, since we're in Euclid, what we're going to do is find, if I can quit stuttering all over the place. Yeah, we got to wait for the shader cache to finish loading. That's why we're stuttering. It's been a while since I've played on this save. The Sentinel ship in the star system is pretty ugly. I mean, it's ugly. It's ugly. As a matter of fact, you know what? Screw it. Let's go take a look at it. You guys want an ugly ship? I'll give you an ugly ship. Let's go take a look at it. Let's go. We'll take a look at it. Are we in a pirate system? Hold on a sec. No, it's a 2-star. 2-star Viking. Yeah, you guys want an ugly ship? Let's go take a look at an ugly ship. Let's go find it. So we're going to start with our first ugly ship of the day. You guys want an ugly ship? We'll go get one. I'll show you one. This thing is so ugly, it's oogly. It's ugly. The Sentinel ship in this system is butt ugly. Okay, so we have a location. Overgrown. Too bad. It's a nice planet, too. It's an overgrown planet, no storms. Overgrown planet with no storms. It's unfortunate, man. Unfortunate. But let's get the ugly Sentinel ship. Let's do the first one. Let's get the first one done. Yeah, and just as a reminder, if you guys notice that, you know, the stream is either lagging or there's a delay with your messages appearing, or there's a delay with your receiving, like a response from me or somebody else, try refreshing your page because there's something happening on YouTube's back end with the chat. Yeah, the Game Hub was having issues during his stream about a week ago, over a week ago. Okay, so you guys want an ugly Sentinel ship? I'll give you one, whether you want it or not. And I'm talking, this ship is so ugly, it's oogly. All right, what do we got? Yep, there it is. Oh. And it's orange. And it's orange. I forgot to mention, and it's orange. There it is. This thing is, what the crap is this? Now, I will say that it's, this is a heavy Sentinel fighter. I don't think the, I think the stabilizers do articulate on this one. I think they do articulate. There's a heavy Sentinel fighter with one set of bladed wings. This thing is ugly. It's ugly. You know what? Let's claim it and scrap it for the money. Let's get the money. Yeah, ugly Sentinel ship hunt. So the hunt has begun. You guys wanted an ugly ship? You got an ugly ship. It's a B class, but that doesn't matter. We're scrapping it anyway. It doesn't matter. You guys wanted an ugly ship? Here it is. Keep your rusty metal, buddy. Before we go, let's get some radiant shards, because radiant shards equal money. Yeah, Pen, let's get that money. Radiant shards equal money. It's too bad, too. This is a ruined planet. There are ruins on this planet. That's too bad, man. And it's a good planet. Check this out. It says, weather blissful, meaning no storms. There are no storms on this planet, but that thing is ugly. So Deborah says, Guitar Guy found one a lot like the one on Sunday morning. Did he? I would like to see it. Yeah, that's unfortunate. This is the perfect freaking planet right here, man. Ouch. Get wrecked. Yeah, it's got toxic waste on it too and everything, man. What's this all about? Yeah, no storms on this planet, man. Absolutely no storms. This would have been the perfect planet to find Sentinel ships. Yeah, we're going to claim that ship in just a second. Let's grab that patch of O2. Give me that oxygen. Give me all that oxygen. What do you think this is? Give me that stuff. Yeah, Morris, that ship was ugly. That ship was ugly. So, yeah. Let's grab this oxygen first. We'll grab a couple more radiant shards, because I get most of my nanites from radiant shards and Sentinel ship brains. I don't even, believe it or not, I don't even use my curious deposit farm that much. If I need like a huge supply of or a huge deposit of nanites, I'll mine those up for like upgrading ships or multi-tools. But that's like the exception. If I'm buying like basic upgrades, I just refine radiant shards and brains. All right. Yeah, give me them radiant shards. I want all the radiant shards. Give me that. Yeah, each radiant shard is worth 50 nanites. So, yes, please. Okay, and that is not a radiant shard. Okay, let's go back. Now, I'm telling you guys, this planet is gorgeous. This is a beautiful planet right here, man. Too bad the Sentinel ship is trash. Too bad the Sentinel ship is complete and total garbage. So Dad Rooster says, I'm trying to figure out how to get a staff. You need to complete the They Who've Returned storied quest. Once you complete They Who've Returned, you'll gain access to the autophage race. Once you gain access to the race and you find an abandoned autophage camp, which you have to do as part of the quest anyway, you'll have a chance to earn Void Mode. And there is a terminal at the autophage camp where you can buy staff parts. And the autophage can also be found in other places other than, you know, abandoned autophage camps, where they literally sell staff parts at their hidden locations. But to find them, you have to complete the They Who've Returned story quest, and you can buy staff parts from them. The location at which you assemble your staff will determine its class and supercharged slot configuration. So if you find the right planet, or the right location, I should say, with the right staff parts, you can literally get a staff like the one I've got right here, with 4 connected supercharged slots. This staff will melt any Sentinel in sight. Yeah, we've got 4 connected supercharged slots. This thing does, it's got 29,000 damage for the pulse spitter. But that's more than enough to wreck any Sentinel out there. Okay, let's claim this ship and get out of here. Before we do, let's refine some of these, because why not? Get some money. Okay, we should probably put the brains away too. Okay, let's claim the ship and get out of here. So this is ugly ship number 1. So for anybody out there, for one of 2 of you weirdos out there watching, I know there's 1 or 2 of you weirdos out there that like this style of Sentinel ship. Let's get some lights on it. There we go. This is a heavy Sentinel fighter with bladed wings. Dorsal and ventral stabilizers, I think they articulate, but this is a heavy Sentinel fighter. We're in the Euclid Galaxy, so if you want this style of Sentinel ship, and for whatever reason, I don't know why you would want this ugly ship, the glyphs are in the lower left-hand corner of the screen. This is a B-class ship located at minus 24.69 and plus 104.95. Deborah is absolutely correct. Basically, you have to complete the storied quest in order. That's the Artemis story quest. Well, basically, you got to start with Awakenings, the Artemis storied quest, the Atlas Path, then you'll get to They Who've Returned. You also have to complete the Settlers storied quest, but apparently you don't have to do the A Trace of Metal. You don't have to do a Trace of Metal, I guess. Last time I did it, I had to do a Trace of Metal. But you have to complete like 3 or 4 different storied quests to get to They Who've Returned. But you have to do them in order. Okay, well, let me say it's better to do them in order. Okay, get the stuff. Glass. Brain. Pugnium.
Technology prepared.
Okay, yeah, this thing has got stuff all over the place. This is not worth it. Yeah, we're scrapping this one. This thing is ugly. God, it's an ugly ship. All right, let's get it up to the space station and scrap it. So that's ugly ship number 1 for today. Let's go. Okay, so check that out. It's an X-Wing. It is an X-Wing. Okay. So dorsal and ventral stabilizers do articulate on this one, but the ship is still butt ugly. We're getting rid of it. Let's go. So Penn says, I want a heavy fleet if they exist. They exist. They do exist. They do exist. I haven't seen one, but you can totally find a heavy flea with the same type of fuselage as this Sentinel ship, a heavy flea with tank treads. They do exist, where you have just the fuselage and no wings. That's it. Yeah, a heavy key fob. They do exist. They do exist, but you got to look for them. I believe there is an infinite number of Sentinel ship configurations out there. So Penn says no tank treads. Oh yeah, you can find it. You can definitely find it. But you got to look for them. All right, let's scrap this thing. This ship is ugly. That's an ugly Sentinel ship. But I know there's somebody out there that wants that ship, so yeah, just scroll back in the stream and find the glyphs. This ship is ugly. So that's ugly ship number 1 for today. So far, we're 1 for 1. We're 1-0. Again, we're going to have some frame rate stutters because the shader cache is reloading, so just kind of bear with that. Happens every time there's an update for No Man's Sky. I haven't played on this account since the most recent updates hit. Just out of curiosity, what do we have for multi-tools? Boo. Boo. Oh, that one's ugly. That's even worse. We picked this up already, didn't we? Yes, we did. Oh, we're full. Okay. We have 20 brains. Let's refine those brains, too. Let's get them brains out of here. Let's do 10 more of those. Just trying to clear up my inventory. Okay, let's scrap this ship and get out of here. Let's get the money. Before we go, let's pull this because that's a farm too. Give me that. So Relentless says, I have that ship. I had it for years. It helped me get the Juggernaut ship. I knew it. I knew there was one person out there that liked that ship. That's cool, though. That's cool. There's nothing wrong with that. I'm sorry. I can't get behind that ship. I cannot get... That thing is... It's so ugly, it's oogly. I can't get behind that ship. Begin salvage. 26 mil, I'll take it. Give me the money. Give me that money. We getting the upgrades. I think we may have gotten... Well, I wouldn't be able to find it here anyway, so... Why do we have a random C-Class hyperdrive module? Okay, whatever. Let's swap ships. Let's go back to my daily driver. Okay, let's sell the B-Class modules for some money, for some nanites. And what we're going to do next... we're going to go to that star system where the game hub found that awesome light sentinel fighter. You guys got to see this thing. It's pretty cool. And thank you guys for stopping by. If you haven't done so, please hit that like button. Helps out the channel a ton. We're on the hunt for the ugliest ships we can find. I'm talking ugly, ugly. Let's do this. Interloper. Grah! You suck. Okay, so we want to sell. Yep. We'll sell those for some money. Okay. What does he have? He have anything good on him? Let's see here. Grah! Interloper. Don't gra at me, buddy. So, pulse engine, photon, hyperdrive, cyclotron, shield. Meh. So what's that? You put it away in storage since you got the Corvettes now? Nice. Okay, so we're on the ugly ship hunt. So what do we have here? Okay, that's an ugly orange shuttle. They get worse. They just get worse. Okay, it's not that bad. The actual shape of the shuttle is not bad. It's not that bad. It's just... I can kind of get behind the shape, but that color... No. No, just stop it. Just stop. Just stop. The shuttle is not that bad. No, that shuttle is horrendous. So we have a gull-shaped... It's not gull-winged, it's a gull-shaped hauler with bullet thrusters. Okay. Not bad. So the ugly ship hunt has begun. Okay, what we're going to do now is... Let's head back to the expedition terminus. Hold on before we go. Let's make a restore point. It's a pretty cool hot rod. Check that out. I think we saw this one already. I'm pretty sure. Yep. I think we saw this one. Let's check it out. Hold on. Hold on. Oh, check this out. Okay, so this is a hot rod fighter with droid wings. A droid and bow tie wings. Yeah, droid and bow tie wings. Not bad. That's pretty cool. That's pretty cool. Triple thruster, too. Triple thruster. Not something that I would actually hunt for, but that's okay. And it's not bad for a hot rod. Not bad. Nice. And it's a B class. Of course it is. Let's make a restore point. Oh God, what is this? What is this? I swear, you guys wanted an ugly ship, here you go. What in the actual French toast is this? That is... This looks like... Okay, this is a high butt explorer with a gimped wing and what looks like a massage piece. That looks like one of those massage pieces right there. That's what that looks like. Yeah, okay. So ladies and gents, the ugly ship hunt has officially begun. That thing is oogly. We're out of here. I've seen enough. We're leaving. So Relentless says, I love that ship. That's funny. Hey, we all have that one rare, unique ship that we just can't get rid of. For me, it's the Radiant Pillar. Okay, what we're going to do now is get to a portal. We have glyphs and coordinates to where we need to go. So first order of business is we're going to pick up that that light sentinel fighter that the Game Hub found, because he found a really, really good ship over a week ago with a Z4 supercharged slot configuration. It's Beta S class, 3-4 connected supercharged slots, or excuse me, Z4 connected supercharged slots. I can't speak today. All right, here we go. Activate the portal. All right. Let's see. Bird. Sun. Dragonfly, where you at? There we go. Dragonfly. Sun. 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 Boat. Hexagon. Sun, moon, half moon, there we go. The dino, where's the dino? There he is. Excuse me. Black hole, and the scarab. Where's the scarab? There we go. Alright, coordinates check out, let's go, let's check this thing out. Let's make a really quick restore point before hopping through, just in case this thing crashes. Just in case. Alright, see you on the other side. So what's that? Stuart Laker says, I'm having the same issue as Penn now. Live chat is not following chat. I am set to live chat. I'm seeing everyone's chat. Give me a sec. Let's switch to top chat. Okay, let's switch back to live chat. Not seeing anything different. Let me refresh my page. Let's refresh. Oh, that's a hot planet. What the crap? It's a hot planet. Chat looks okay to me. Yeah, if you're having trouble with chat, try refreshing your page. This is something that's been happening on with YouTube for quite a bit now. I think that's where we need to go.
Units received.
Yeah, I think that's where we need to go. I believe that's the only comm ball on this rock. Yep, that's our ship. I'm pretty sure that's our ship. Before we go there, and before I burn to death out here, this place is freaking hot. I hate this planet. Freaking hate this planet.
Thermal protection falling.
Recharge. Thermal.
Technology recharge.
Always grab radiant shards because they're worth money. Give me that money. Dan Morris, welcome back. Give me that money. Always get your radiant shards. Radiant shards are money. Give me that. Okay.
Extreme heat damage detected.
Oh, shut up, lady. It's not my fault your planet's on fire. Okay, let's see. While we're out and about, give me that. Let's keep refining. Refine 10 more of those. Actually, should have sold those Starship parts, huh? Dang it. Let's go. So you guys got to see this one. This is a pretty decent ship, too. All right, where's that comm ball? There it is. 50 minutes away, and let's go first person so we can check coordinates on this. Here we go. I hope everybody out there is doing well. Thanks for joining us. If you haven't done so, please hit that like button. It helps out the channel a ton. Yeah, I'm pretty sure this is the Game Hub's ship. Let's go grab it. So, plus 6.6, and the coordinates were plus 4.41 and minus 46. Yep, I'm pretty sure that's our ship. I'm pretty sure that's our ship. All right, let's do this. And I hope everybody out there is doing well. We're hunting for the ugliest Sentinel ships possible, except for this one. Except for this one. Yeah, this is the one that the Game Hub found, so we're going to snag this one. Yep, that's our ship. That's the one we want. That's our ship. Excuse me. Okay, here we go. Sorry about that. All right, that's our ship right there. Hold on. And just to verify, yep, as you can see, it says, hold on. The message says, if we can see it. Yeah, placed by Traveler Die Pi Die. That's the Game Hub. That's the Game Hub. He found this ship during his recent live stream about a week ago, I think. Yeah, Traveler Die Pi Die. Beta S, the Game Hub, Z4 Supercharge. So this is our ship. As you can see, this is a light Sentinel fighter. Yeah, light Sentinel fighter. Bat wings and bladed skirt wings, or vented skirt wings. Okay, dorsal and ventral stabilizers, which do not articulate, but they've got thrusters. They do have thrusters. So this one is a keeper in my opinion. The vented wings actually work on this ship. They actually work. They look pretty decent. So yeah, and of course it's got 4 connected supercharge slots. So, hold on. If you guys want this ship, again, this one is courtesy of the Game Hub. Hold on a second. Glyphs are in the lower left-hand corner of the screen. This is the Euclid Galaxy. There is a comm ball in the area. And the ship is located at plus 4.42 and minus 46.73. This is a B-class, 4 connected supercharge slots. Stuart Laker, this ship is pretty fire. I like it. Actually, the name is fire. But it's pretty decent. I like it. I like it. There's nothing wrong with it. We're going to snag that one. But first, give me them radiant shards. Give me that money. Give me all the money. Give me that money. All right. Always get your money, people. Give me that money. Yeah, see, we're making nanites hand over fist. We're making a bunch of nanites.
Technology recharge.
I'll see. So I try to keep at least one stack of our radiant shards on me just in case I switch back to a Sentinel ship. Let's refine those, and then we'll do the brains next. All right, let's get the ship. Oh, what do we have for scrap? Nope. All right, let's grab this thing and go. And this one's going into my storage. This one is definitely a keeper. So what's that? You think you have that ship on another save, on a different place, but I forgot where it was. Probably the same style of Sentinel ship, if you've been on this planet before. Okay, give me the glass. Brain. And pugnium.
Technology prepared.
Yep. This is what we want. Give me that, please. Thank you. Give me the ship. Thank you. Yes, please. I'll take it. Thank you. Thank you. Yes, please. Okay, let's take a stack of brains if we can find them. And while we're sitting here, there we go. Let's refine that. Okay, let's go up to the space station because we got to sell some Starship parts. Then we will actually. You know what? We don't even need to do that. Let's call up our capital ship. No, let's not do that. Let's not do that. Hold it. Before we leave, I see some more radiant shards. Give me that money. Let's get back to the station. Let's go to the teleporter. And we'll continue to hunt from where our freighter is located. There we go. Always get your radiant shards. You know what? Let's take our new ship. Let's fly the new ship up there. Let's take that one. Let's go. And a special thank you to the Game Hub. This ship is fire. I like this one. That's a good-looking Sentinel ship. This thing is going to hit like a tank once it's fully upgraded to an S-Class. Okay, let's get to the space station. If we can find it. Yeah, that's a good-looking Sentinel ship. That one is absolutely a keeper. Absolutely a keeper. And hope everybody out there is doing well. Thank you guys for joining us. If you haven't done so, please hit that like button for me. Helps out the channel a ton. We're back on the hunt for the ugliest Sentinel ships ever. Ugliest starships. They don't have to be Sentinel ships. They just have to be ugly. They don't have to be Sentinel ships. They just got to be ugly. And the reverse psychology is simply that if we find ugly ships, if we look for ugly ships, and we'll find good-looking ships, just like this one. This is an awesome ship. That's a really good ship. 4 connected supercharge slots on that one. Let's check the multi-tool. What do we got? Okay, it's an A class. That's not bad. That is not bad. What do we got over here? Okay, B class. Boo. All right. We got to sell some stuff, so let's clear some inventory space. Okay, we want to sell. Deborah, are you still here? If Deborah's here, please sound off for me. Have you heard from William Dupree lately? I haven't heard from him in a while. Have you heard from him?
Units
Sell that.
received.
AI valves,
Units
subatomic
received.
regulators, nano cables.
Units received.
So yeah, have you heard from William recently? I've been kind of worried about him. I haven't heard from him in a while. I knew he was still under in recovery, but I hadn't seen him around in a bit. I just wondered if you had maybe had a chance to chat with him or something. You know, if you do hear from him, just tell him I said hello. Hopefully he's doing all right. Okay, anything in ship that we want to sell? Nope. Okay, let's get back to our freighter. And we'll continue to continue to hunt from here. All right, let's go. And again, we're hunting for ugly ships. After the disastrous expedition that we had yesterday, believe it or not, it wasn't disastrous. The expedition, I finished it on stream in about 5.5 hours. It took about 5.5 hours to complete from start to finish on stream. If I weren't on stream, I could have probably gotten it done in 3. But that expedition was freaking brutal, man. I'm not doing that one again. We're not going to do that again. Okay, so first order of business. I want to rename this ship. So we're going to... This is Atlas Fire. Oh, let's see. Atlas Fire... this is... B... For... Excuse me. For... ZSC. You know, I think that's fine. Don't scrap. Okay, that's okay. Yeah, never mind. That's as far as we can go. Okay, here we go. B class 4 supercharge. Perfect. So Deborah says finally process is better this morning. I understand. Yeah, Dan Morris. Yesterday's expedition went well. It did. It was a good expedition. It was just painful. It was very painful. And I'm talking painful. It was. I don't want to do that expedition again. I don't. Not until the Reduxes, at least. Okay, manage archive. Where is the one we just found? Okay, here we go. Archive this ship. And I really want to hunt for this one. This one right here. This is another light Sentinel fighter with an Elvis hairstyle. Okay, let's go, people. That's done. We can start the hunt. Yeah, the expedition, in general, I thought the expedition was enjoyable. The first time around, it was really fun. Yesterday was brutal. It was brutal. It went smoothly, but it was still brutal. It was. Oh, hold on. Before we go, I think I have some extra oxygen that I can drop off, I think. Yeah, I got a bunch of staff parts in here. Let's see. Void motes. Yeah, we got a ton of oxygen and a ton of carbon and everything else. Stuff that we don't need. Let's get rid of the excess. Drop off the brains. We got a ton of salvage glass. I said glass, chat. Glass. Settle down, chat. Settle down. I didn't say the other word. Okay, put the brains together, and I think we are ready. Let's go. Okay, Penn, we'll see you next time. Take care. God bless to you. We'll see you next time. Take care, man. So the trick to getting a proper staff, I have a video on my channel on where you can get this exact staff right here with 4 connected supercharge slots. The trick is you have to have the right staff parts and you have to assemble it at the correct location. So location and parts are important. That's the trick. DJ Bones, what's up, brother? How's it going? It's good to see you. Thanks for joining us. Okay, next. Totally going the wrong way. Alright, galaxy map. We're still in Euclid. We're still in the Euclid galaxy. So, we're making our way toward the galactic core, which is that way. Oh, that's bright. That's bright. Okay, that is... I just saw a dissonant system. Hold it. Okay, it's dissonant, but nothing special. Okay, that's 1-star dissonant. Oh, I guess we can go there and take a look. But it only has one planet, so chances are there are no starships or Sentinel ships in this system. We'll find out. Yeah, this star system has a whole one planet. Let's go take a look. I don't want to talk to you. Get out of here. I don't want to talk to you, buddy. Dan Moore says, as it's No Man's Sky's 10-year anniversary, do you think 2026 will be a big update year? I think it's possible. I think something we need to remember is that usually the first update for the year is not the biggest, with the exception of, I think, Worlds Part 1 and Worlds Part 2, because they were pretty big. Those updates completely redesigned terrain generation, ocean generation, and gave us volumetric clouds. Basically overhauled the entire appearance of the game, along with like the station. No Man's Sky Orbital was a visual update, but it wasn't a really big update. That's where we got the station overhauls. So usually the updates for the beginning of the year are not that big. I think the next update is what, June? I think June or July, that's when we'll see the next update for No Man's Sky. So yeah, it's quite possible that we'll see a big one, a major update then. Okay, so this one is Arid, 9 Fauna Market. This is Desolate. Okay, that works for me. Okay, let's go check out this 1-star planet and see if we can find another ugly ship. But yeah, this could be a big year for updates. Okay, where's my daily driver? It's over there. Where's my living ship? Yeah, so this is the ship I was telling you guys about right here. This is the one I was talking about. I really want to go hunt for this one. I don't quite remember. I have a base in the system where this ship is located, but this is a light Sentinel ship. Ventral pincers with thrusters. And of course, it's got the dorsal Elvis stabilizer on it. And bat wings. This is a cool looking ship. I really like the way this Sentinel ship looks. You know, in spite of the fact that it's orange and black. I like the way it looks. I think it looks pretty cool. So I really want to hunt for this one, but I'll probably do that off stream. This is a C-Class. A C-Class worth 49 million. Geez, that's a lot of money. That's a lot of money. Okay, let's get to the space station. Oh, this is an abandoned star system. Huh. Okay. That works for me. Usually 1-star systems are like this. Was not expecting this. Okay. Let's check it out. There is a dissonant system or dissonant signature in this star system, so we'll check it out. There's a whole 2 planets, so not much. All right, what do we got for free stuff? I will take that. Storage augmentation. Yes, please. Salvage data. And we got another storage augmentation. Yes, please. I want all the storage augmentations. Give me all of them. Now, those go into ship. Put that in ship. Nice. Huh. Okay, never mind. Sorry about that. Had to check something. Trade terminal. Give me them nanites. Okay, we don't have anything to sell, so we are good to go, I guess. Okay, let's make a restore point. All right, let's do it. Let's check out the Sentinel ship in this one-star system. So begins the ugly Sentinel ship hunt. Now, watch this thing be a really good-looking ship. It'll be a really good-looking ship. So, watch this. Here we go. Are we there yet? So what's that? The abandoned space stations are depressing? Here's the deal. I think Hello Games has something big installed for the abandoned space stations. I think they've got something big planned for those stations. If you notice, anybody out there that's been playing No Man's Sky for any amount of time will notice that since Worlds Part 2, there have been more abandoned star systems and abandoned space stations added to the game. I've seen more of them. So I'm beginning to think that Hello Games is probably going to release some sort of a an update where players can actually either take over space stations or build space stations in completely abandoned star systems. That's what I think is going to happen. It's all speculation, but the reason I say that is simply that there are more abandoned stations and abandoned star systems in No Man's Sky than there have ever been before. I think Hello Games has something big planned for it. All right, I can already see orange. I already see orange. Nope. Hold on. Okay, what do we have? We have a medium, chinless too, medium Sentinel fighter, dorsal ventral stabilizers, bat wings. What you see is what you get. This is a whole lot of nope. Now, I know there's one or two people out there that likes this ship. This is ugly Starship number 2 for today. It's not ugly, but it's definitely nothing special. So if you like this style of Sentinel ship, glyphs are in the lower left-hand corner of the screen. This is the Euclid Galaxy. Come get it if you want it. We are leaving. Reload restore point. Reload. Yeah, Dan Morris, I think it's going to happen. I think there's going to be a space station update or some sort of a space station expedition where players can actually take over and rebuild abandoned space stations. I think that's what's going to happen. I think that's what's going to happen. And I believe there's going to be a brand new story quest behind it. So hopefully that's the case. Hopefully that's what we get. Hopefully that's what we get. Okay, let's go back to the freighter. Yeah, this star system is a bust. We're out of here. This star system is definitely a bust. We're leaving. Yeah, I have a good feeling that Hello Games is going to release a major update with the space stations next. And you never know, it might actually tie into scrap collection. It might tie into garbage collection or garbage disposal. There has to be, other than the fact that I think Hello Games is testing the physics engine for Light No Fire, with let's say, for example, garbage collection. What's that? Maybe calling the space station when we need it? Well, believe it. Guess what? Guess what? You can actually kind of do that in Elite Dangerous. They call them fleet carriers in Elite Dangerous, so you can actually kind of do that somewhat. It wouldn't surprise me if we would be able to do that in No Man's Sky. Cellcraft, what's up, brother? How's it going? It's good to see you. Thanks for joining us, man. Hey, I appreciate you stopping in to say hello, brother. It's good to see you as always. Thanks, man. Everybody, Cellcraft is a fellow content creator. He's part of the Odd Fam. If you guys haven't done so, please go to his YouTube channel, check that man out, show that man some love. You know how we do it here. Always support the Odd Fam. Cellcraft, before you go, if you would like to post a link to your respective channel in chat, you may do so, since you're a mod here. Always support the Odd Fam, people. Okay, this one-star system is a whole lot of nope, so we're leaving. Hyperdrive has no fuel. The Emperor has no pants. Emperor still has no pants. Okay, so we need to make some hyperdrive fuel. Cellcraft, no problem, brother. You bet, man. Okay, one of those. Here we go.
Technology recharge.
All right, let's try that again. That is not what I wanted to do. Get out of there. So Deborah says the orbital uplink is sort of like that too. Yeah, exactly. It is. It is. It is unfortunate that the orbital uplink was only available during the expedition. I think that's something that Hello Games may be implementing permanently. I think they're going to implement that permanently. Hopefully they will. Because the orbital uplink is probably one of the single best quality of life features ever added. Too bad it was expedition specific, man. Seriously, too bad. Okay, here we go. Another one-star dissonant. I don't want to go to another one-star dissonant system over here. Let's do something else. Let's go someplace else. Okay, that's pirate controlled, but it's not dissonant. Hold on. Okay, that's a 2-star. Go back. Thank you. There we go. 2-star dissonant. That is a purple star system. Let's check it out. As we hyperspace jump upside down. Yay, first contact. This is a red star system. What the crap, dude? All right, scan the planets. Let's see what we got. See if we got something good. Okay. Oh. Oh, okay. This is a Titan planet. I didn't realize that was a Titan planet. This is a Titan planet. Okay. 1 planet, 5 moons. Okay. Charred moon, dissidents, airless, lost blue moon, quartzite, doxite. That's a frozen moon. Rocky moon, cactus flesh, quartzite, pyrite, chromatic fog moon, aggressive sentinels. We should go beat up on some sentinels while we're here, but we won't get distracted. All right, here we go. Markets. I didn't realize that. Okay, nice. This is a Titan planet. You don't see too many of those. Okay, here we go. Where's my ship? There it is. Where's my ship? Alright, station. Way the French toast out there. Where's this planet? Oh, there it is. There it is. Yeah, the Titan planet right there. Okay. Nice. So where's the planet? Like right behind my capital ship. Oh, there it is. So Spy Man, thanks for joining us. How's it going? It's your favorite place to build is on moons. I agree with that. I personally like the airless moons. I personally prefer airless moons because they, not so much for the resources, but because, you know, flight mechanics are better. But building on moons, I like hunting for Sentinel ships on moons because the actual starships are closer together. And just because of the overall scale of the moon is so small. Hovi Mendoza, what's up, brother? How's it going? It's good to see you. Thanks for joining us, man. How are you? You know, when compared to other planets. Okay, what do we got? Let's check out the multi-tool. Boo! It's an ugly C-class. And we got a random traveler here, too. Just out of curiosity, this is Exosuit guy. We don't want to talk to him. Let's talk to the multi-tool guy. What do you got for me, buddy? Anything good? Geology cannon. Nothing. He's got nothing. Nothing. Okay, never mind. Alright, you guys know the drill. Restore points. And here we go. Dissonance spike detected. Let's go check it out. Yeah, I don't do a great deal of building in No Man's Sky, but if I'm ever starship hunting or if I need to put up a base somewhere, I'll try to do it on the moon, provided there's dissonance on that moon. All right. There we go. And I hope everybody out there is doing well. Thank you guys for joining us today. Oh, we got some tech and some arms in here, don't we? Yep, we sure do. If you guys haven't done so, please hit that like button. Helps out the channel a ton. So Hope Mendoza says, I just found out that Borderlands 4 is out. Too bad my rig couldn't run it. Yeah, don't even get me started on that one. Randy Pitchford is the CEO of the Borderlands development team. That dude should be taken outside and beaten with a stick. He's probably one of the single most tone-deaf individuals I've ever seen. That dude's tone-deaf. So because he and his staff were too lazy to optimize Borderlands 4, basically telling everyone if your system can't run the game, you need to go out and spend more money and buy a new computer. He can kiss my butt. Randy Pitchford can kiss my butt. Screw that dude. Because I've got Borderlands 2, Borderlands 3, and Tiny Tina's Adventure. You know what? I don't need Borderlands 4. I don't care. I don't have to spend my money. That's my opinion. Okay, what do we got? It is. We got a dragonfly. We got a dragonfly. Looks like we have a light dragonfly too. Hold on. No, it's a medium. No, it's a heavy. Okay, this is a heavy dragonfly, skinny wings, skinny dragonfly wings, heavy wings with one set of bladed wings on it. Okay, chinless. Meh, not meh. Nothing really spectacular. Let's land and check it out. Not really worth a hunt. So this is ugly ship number 3. It's not ugly, but not something that I would actually hunt for. Okay, what do we got for scrap? We'll take the pugnium. We'll put that in ship. Before we go, do we have any radiant shards? Because radiant shards equal money. This planet's got the worst topology I've ever seen. There we go. There's 2 over there. Can we get it? Yeah, we'll be here a month of Sundays farming this thing. So what's that? You want a moon to live on right next to an Earth-like planet, but they're hard to find. Paradise planet like Earth, a moon that is, because you can find paradise moons too. They are pretty rare.
Thermal protection falling.
That took forever. Okay, we can't reach that one, whatever. That took forever. So Spyman says, I played No Man's Sky alone because I don't have anyone to travel with. That is the nature of No Man's Sky. Oh, we've already picked that up. I play all of my video games solo. I don't play video games with other players unless it's a purpose-built first-person or third-person shooter. Those are the exceptions. But in general, I like the solo player experience of No Man's Sky. Now that being said, if you're trying to play No Man's Sky with other players, just go to the Space Anomaly and turn on your multiplayer. Yeah, go to the Space Anomaly and turn on multiplayer. There'll be a whole bunch of players at the Space Anomaly for you to play the game with. Yeah, I play, as a content creator specifically, I play all of my games exclusively solo. And that's mostly because multiplayer content does poorly on my channel.
Technology.
Okay, it is a crap C-class. Meh. Yeah, we'll scrap it. And let's go. This is not worth a hunt, so let's claim it and we'll scrap it. Okay, so it's got the skinny ventral stabilizers, so they do articulate. Okay. Not really my style of Sentinel ship, so this one is a scrapper. Let's get it gone. Where's the station? There it is. Yeah, not really worth a hunt as far as I'm concerned. So Dad Rooster says, or add me. Yeah, I only play solo. I play exclusively solo. I don't give out my friend code, and I don't play No Man's Sky with other players. That's just me. That's just how I play my games, especially on stream. That is mostly for safety and security reasons. What a lot of people don't realize is that No Man's Sky is it uses peer-to-peer networks for matchmaking. And if you play this game on PC, you could be potentially leaving yourself open to some sort of an RCE. In other words, remote code exploit. There are mod menus that exist for No Man's Sky. And mod menus are very powerful admin-type tools that other players can use to wreak havoc on your system. So that's why I play exclusively solo, especially as a content creator. Now, like I said, if it's a purpose-built first-person shooter or something like that, or multiplayer game, then sure, that's different. Guitar Guy 80, what's up, brother? How's it going? It's good to see you. Thanks for joining us, man. How are you? Welcome to this ugly Starship hunt for today. Everybody, Guitar Guy 80 is a fellow content creator. If you guys haven't done so, please go to his channel, check him out, show that man some love. You know how we do it here. Always support the Odd Fam. Okay, this is... That's not bad. This is a heavy snowspeeder style fighter. It's got the heavy wing extensions, triple thrusters, and bow tie wings. That's not bad. Not bad. I think the bow tie wings could go. That dorsal has got to go, that's for sure. But that's not too bad. And it's orange. Guitar Guy 80, no problem, brother. No problem at all, man. So, you know, it's funny you should mention that. I think you can kind of see that already. You can kind of see that. You can't see it from orbit, obviously, because of, you know, cloud cover, but, you know, you have a point. That might be something that Hello Games may be able to add in the future, because they did add volumetric clouds. They changed the way the clouds look with the recent, as a matter of fact, with Remnants. With the Remnants update, they also changed the way the clouds look for Remnants. So, that's probably something that they could do. Okay, this is a crap C class, so let's scrap the ship. So you're looking for the original ships because you want to scrap them and rebuild them. Well, you can do that if you want. You can definitely do that if you want. The easiest way, of course, to find... you're talking about system starships. The easiest way to find them is to simply use your exocraft radar to hunt on just random planets. Okay, done. Alright, let's sell these parts to this guy. The Viking with a really bad shave. Trade. Sell. Compressed indium scrap.
Units received.
AI valves.
Units received.
Subatomic regulators.
Units received.
Nano cables.
Units received.
We got one C-class upgrade out of that. Nice. What a cheapskate. Yeah, I don't build too many original ships because I like the idea of having a starship that's considered to be authenticated. Okay, so we want to sell Interloper. Give me your... I don't want to give that to you. Sell. Hyperdrive. Okay. Yeah, so... all system ships that you find, any ship that you find is authenticated. Any ship that you build from parts is not. So I prefer to hunt for authenticated ships. And that goes for Sentinel ships too. Hey, check out, that's a baller hauler. Hold on, we got a cool baller hauler over here. Hold on, we got a baller hauler. Check this one out. Okay, this one's got the ugly bus-style fuselage. Hold on, let's check this one out. Yeah, that's got the ugly bus-style fuselage, but this is one of the rarer haulers, baller haulers, because there's no armor plating around the actual ball components themselves. And it's also got a long tail. This would be a decent scrapper, I think. This ship would make a decent scrapper if you're looking for the actual the wings, if you will. So that's not bad. The cockpit is ugly, though. Okay, so let's swap out the Radiant Pillar. If you guys still have your Radiant Pillar, do not scrap that ship. This is a pretty beast of a ship once it's fully upgraded. So I'm working on making that one an S-Class right now. Okay, where's my daily driver? Alright, let's go. Next system. So far, we are 3 for 3 today for ugly ships. 3 systems, 3 ugly ships. Alright, let's go. Interesting. Okay. And we're still headed toward the galactic core. We're actually not that far from it. We're not that far from it, but we will slowly make our way there. Okay, 2-star Korvax. That is a blue star system. Yep, that's a blue star system. Let's go. Let's check it out. All right, here we go. What do we got? Two planets, one moon. Okay. Oh, God. It's a dead moon? Is that the only thing with dissonance? Yep. Dead moon, which means no starships on this planet. No Sentinel ships, that is. So this system is a bust. We're out of here. Yeah, this star system is a complete and total bust. We're out of here. We're leaving. So Stuart Laker says, I use the radiant pillar to go through the galactic core. Whenever I travel through a galaxy's core, I always find I get a busted ship that's broken, and I get a broken multi-tool. Because every time you travel through a galactic core, it breaks all of your technology. It breaks everything. So if it's already broken, it can't break anything else. So that's why I make sure that before traveling through the galactic core of any galaxy, I will swap to a broken multi-tool and to a busted starship. So I try to have at least one busted starship in my inventory. And if I don't have one, I'll go find one before traveling through a galactic core. Just to make sure I don't break anything. Okay, that's dissonant, but it's outlaw, but it's not dissonant. Okay, 2-star Korvax purple. Let's go out a little ways, because we're not having a whole lot of luck in the local star system, in the local area. Let's go out a little bit. Okay, no, up. There we go. This is a 2-star Gek. That is a blue star system, I think. Buckle up, let's go. What's up, brother? How's it going? It's good to see you. Thanks for joining us, man. How are you? Yeah, if I miss somebody out there in chat, just sound off and give me a chat without spamming, and I'll get caught up as quickly as possible. Buckle up, let's go. Good to see you, brother. How are you, man? It's good to see you. Thanks for stopping by today. Everyone, Buckle Up, Let's Go is also a fellow content creator and part of the Odd Fam here. If you guys haven't done so, please go to his YouTube channel, check him out, and show that man some love. It's good to see you, man. Thanks for joining us, brother. How are you? Okay, scan. Next, let's scan. Okay, what do we got? Baron. 10 fauna, let's mark it. Okay, Scalding. Bountiful. A bountiful moon with aggressive sentinels. Yeah, buckle up, let's go. Exactly, man. But I appreciate you being here, brother. Good to see you. Radioactive and verdant. So what's that? You'd like to see asteroids hit a planet? Be kind of cool, or two planets colliding each other. That is a thing. That is a thing in No Man's Sky. There are planets that have collided. Some players have actually found those planets, but that is a thing in No Man's Sky. You can actually find those. The asteroids hitting planets or asteroid strikes on planets is also a thing. Okay, I kind of want to see what's on this red moon. That's pretty cool. Yeah, weather mostly calm, sentinels threatening. We should go beat up on some sentinels. I kind of feel like beating up on some Sentinels today. We might have to take a break from ship hunting to beat up on a few Sentinels. Just to punch a Sentinel in the face and make him mad. We might have to do that. Okay, let's go to the station. This is a 2-star Korvax system, if I'm not mistaken. Alright, where's my daily driver? There it is. And I hope everybody out there is doing well. Thank you guys for joining us. If you haven't done so, please hit that like button for me. Helps out the channel a ton. We're back at hunting for ugly Sentinel ships again. Ugly starships in general. We're back on the hunt for ugly ships. So what's that? What happened to the small little bot that follows me around? You can deactivate the bot. It's still in my inventory. Yeah, you're talking about Flare. You're talking about Sentinel Flare. Yeah, you can activate and deactivate the Sentinel anytime you want. So I just have him deactivated right now. Okay, what do we have for multi-tools? Always a good idea to check the multi-tools. There might be a good one. This one actually had a gravitino coil on it. Nice. This one has a fully charged gravitino coil. Okay, that's actually pretty cool. Okay, nope. Okay, here we go. Let's check it out. So what did you ask? I'm not sure what you're asking. What does that thing post you do? I'm not sure what you're asking there. And of course, it's on the dark side of the planet, right? Of course it is. As we bounce off the planet's surface, somebody please turn on the lights. It's always nighttime. Oh, what are you talking about? What is the bot supposed to do? The bot's just a companion. The little robot is just a companion. Okay. If you ever get in a fight with other Sentinels, the little robot will fight alongside you. It'll fight with you. It never seems to take any damage either. So, it is a companion. That's what it's there for. Okay, I can't see anything. Now I can see something. Hold on. Well, I guess we got a storm. So what do we got? Okay, this is not bad. Well, hold on. Hold on. Let's not get our hopes up. Okay, not something that I would really hunt for, but it's not too terribly bad. This is a medium Sentinel fighter. Medium clipped wings. It's got medium clipped wings, but it's got wingtip thrusters. Medium clipped wings with wingtip thrusters, and bladed wings. This one also has cheeks. This one has a jaw, sort of. It's got a jaw, sort of. This one is not too bad. How many thrusters do we have lit? So this is a 5 main thrusters with the boosters, I should say. Not bad. This one is not too bad. This one is not worth a hunt. Yeah, not really worth a hunt. It's not a bad ship, though. It's not bad. So, if you guys, or anybody out there, I should say, is interested in this starship, glyphs are in the lower left-hand corner of the screen. This is Euclid. I can't speak. This is Euclid Galaxy. Yeah, glyphs are in the lower left-hand corner of the screen. This is Euclid Galaxy. Let's land.
Weather update. Storm clearing.
And this planet absolutely sucks. Let's land and see what class of ship it is. It's a B class. It is a B class. Not a bad looking ship, but not something I would consider hunting, I should say. Yeah, let's go grab those radiant shards because those equal nanites. Yeah, give me all the radiant shards. Give me that money.
Thermal protection falling.
Ouch. I broke my legs. Yeah, I usually leave mine shut off because, unless of course I'm doing some role play stuff, but I don't really have a use for it. Always get your radiant shards. These things are worth a lot of money in terms of nanites. All right, let's go back. And thank you guys for stopping by today. So far, we are 4-0. 4 ugly ships, 0 good-looking ships. This one is not ugly. It's not ugly, but it's got the clipped medium wings. I'm not really a fan of that. Not a fan. So let's see what we got. Keep your rusty metal, sir. Thank you very much. Have a nice day. Okay, so we got 10, 10. Hold on. Let's give me them nanites. Give me that. Thank you. And we'll process another stack of that because why not? All right, let's claim this ship and get going. And Pugnium to the ship.
Technology repaired.
Okay, it's a B class. Supercharged slots are spread out on this one. They are definitely spread out. This could be a 3+1. This could be a 2+2, but I'm willing to bet they're spread out. It's not a bad Sentinel ship. Not something that I would hunt for, but again, if you guys like this style of ship, I'll get the glyphs out here for you again. Glyphs are in the lower left-hand corner of the screen. This is a B-class Sentinel fighter, medium Sentinel fighter in Euclid Galaxy. This one is located at -69, very nice, -69.26 and -119.06. Okay, let's get this thing up to the station. And rinse and repeat. All right, here we go. Yeah, it's not bad. It's just not the kind of ship that I'm interested in. Not the kind of Sentinel ship I would hunt for. You know, I don't like the clipped medium wings on this one. Not really a fan of that. So let's scan this, excuse me, let's scrap this thing. And get to the next star system. We're on a roll. We're definitely on a roll today. Now, here's what I like about the Sentinel ship. I like the red. I do like the red and black contrast on this one. That's what I like. What I don't like are the clipped medium wings. I can't stand those. I hate it. Can't stand those. Anything we can yoink from this ship, by the way? Not really? All right. All right, so you guys know the drill. Let's scrap this thing and keep going. Begin salvage. 26 mil? Yes, please. I'll take all the money. Give me the money. And we got a random traveler here, too. Hey, buddy. Now, that being said, we could go, you know what? We could go hunt for the traveler's grave and pick up a memory fragment. Let's talk to this guy. Do not trust the water. Fair enough. Okay, ask about the water. The water. Tell me, did you drink it? No. Please take this, run. Okay, apparently there's something in the water. Yeah, he just gave me a blueprint for a blaze javelin. Okay. Okay, so let's give him some... Nope. Ask where he came from. Yeah, he just gave me the blueprint for a blaze javelin. I'll take that. Nice. Yeah, Buckle Up, Let's Go says your favorite. Okay, so we want to sell. Circuitry.
Units received.
Subatomic.
Units received.
AI valves.
Units
Nano
received.
cables. Totally missed that. And we can sell everything else. Yeah, let's talk to the Gek with the really nice hat. Sell B-class hyperdrive. Okay. Alright, let's go check out this traveler's grave and pick up a memory fragment. Since I've already got all 16 glyphs, we'll get a memory fragment out of it, but let's... Where's my other ship? There we go. Give me my daily driver. That's what I'm talking about. Dan Moore says, oh man, is it Friday yet? Rest in peace, working for a living. I feel your pain, man. I feel your pain. Alright, there it is. Unknown grave. Let's check it out. So hopefully everybody out there is doing well. Thank you guys for sticking with us today. We're on the hunt for ugly Sentinel ships. So far, we found 4 ugly ships. Yeah, 4 ugly ships. Not 3 of them weren't that bad, but they were bad enough. They really were bad enough. They weren't that bad, but they were bad enough.
Extreme Sentinel planet.
Oh, it's one of them planets. Oh, God. Okay. Hey, any Sentinels that come this way are getting murked.
Extreme Sentinel planet.
There we go. Any Sentinels that come this way, they're getting murked out. Them Sentinels are getting murked out. Let them come this way. Okay, extract. Yay, we got a memory fragment. So what do we get? Memory fragment for a technology. Nice. Technology echo. I will take it. So Spyman says, just found the Child of Helios. What is that? Child of Helios, that is a random discovery that you find just from, average pulse driving. I think there's a story behind it. Someone else out there in chat can probably give you a better answer on the Child of Helios. Because I've run into him a couple of times. Beyond minor interactions in space, I never really saw a use for it. Okay, we got the memory fragment. Let's get out of here. It says, I guess we're not going to have issues with any Sentinels. All right, next star system. It's too bad. This is a pretty cool planet, too. Yeah, someone else out there in chat can answer the question on the Child of Helios. I've seen it before. You can't really interact with it, but yeah, it's there. Okay. Okay, and we're here. Let's go. All right, let's leave this star system because why not? Yeah, we might have to go beat up on some Sentinels next time we find an extreme Sentinel planet, just because. The only reason I didn't do it now is because I don't need the salvage glass. I got plenty of glass in my inventory. Okay, next star system. Hold on. You know what? Before we go anywhere, let's put that memory fragment away so we don't lose it. It's funny. I thought I had more than one on this player character, but I guess not. Yeah, I don't see one here. Okay, we'll put it there. Yeah, we don't need to carry that around with us. Yeah, I need to start cracking open some of that glass, too. Guitar Guy 80, thank you. Okay, here we go. Oh, Atlas Station. We don't need that. Okay, we're still headed toward the galactic core. Okay, 2-star Viking Dissonance. Okay, that's a yellow star system. I guess we can go there. All these 2-star systems. Okay, Relentless, thanks for stopping by. See you next time. Take care. God bless to you. We'll see you next time. Stuart Laker says, you interact with the Child of Helios to get living water on the Starbirth mission. Gotcha. Okay. Okay, let's scan. What do we got? 3 planets, 2 moons. Buddy, I don't want to talk to you. Stop talking to me. Scan the stupid planets. What do we got? Oh, 6 planets. Excuse me. There's 6 planets in this system. Good. Low atmosphere. Grassy. Ooh, grassy. Nice. Verdant. Terraforming catastrophe. No planetary fauna. This star system is a bust. Okay, nope, 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 nope. Yep, this system is a bust. We're out of here. We're leaving. No planetary fauna means there are no dissonant ships on that system. Or in that planet, I should say. Or in the system. So we're leaving. We're out of here. So Dan Moore says, have you played the new Resident Evil game? It's a bit too freaky for me. Hey, Girl Cyan, what's up, stranger? How are you? Good to see you. Thanks for joining us. How are you? It's good to see you. Thanks for joining us today. We're just doing some ugly ship hunting. Deborah, thank you. Deborah says, you can fish the Child of Helios and fight it to get the fish tank helmet. I forgot which one. So that's what happened that day. You guys were here when I was on stream during an expedition. I accidentally fished the Child of Helios and released it. And I said, what the hell is he doing here? This is the wrong expedition, buddy. You're not supposed to be here. I remember that. I do remember that. Sinister RC, how's it going? It's good to see you. Thanks for joining us. So Dan Morris asks if I played the new Resident Evil game. I'm not a fan of horror games. Yeah, Girl Cyan, we're back to oogly ship hunting. We're back to oogly ship hunting. So far, we're 4 for 4 today. 4 ugly ships for 4 systems. It's bad. It's been pretty bad. Yeah, we even saw one of the ugly high-butt explorers, too. Yes, it's pretty bad. Okay, 1 star. We're not going to go to 1 star. Okay, 2-star Viking. That is... Okay, that's a yellow system. Let's go to it. Yeah, we're hunting for oogly ships. He said, but that guy wants to be your best buddy. When I swear, when I was on the expedition, and I'm just out there fishing, and I said, okay, let me get these fish out of my inventory during a completely different expedition. Completely unrelated expedition. I didn't realize that was the Child of Helios. I said, let me get this thing out of here. Then I release it in the water, and all of a sudden there's this big, ginormous freaking jellyfish thing. It's like, what the hell is he doing here? What? Buddy, you're in the wrong expedition. Yeah, Girl Science, stupid high-butt explorer. That thing was too ugly. Yeah, that was Relics. I was like, what the hell is he doing here? What? Wrong expedition, buddy. Yeah, that was the expedition before Relics. It was the one before Relics. That was Cursed. Yeah, he was supposed to be in the Cursed expedition. Okay, let's scan and see what we got. And again, Sinister RC, good to see you. Thanks for joining us. Yeah, but to answer your question, I'm not a fan of horror games just because to me, they don't make any sense. Okay, boy, oh God, another hot planet. And that doesn't mean that it's a bad game. Resident Evil Requiem is actually a pretty decent game for what people are saying. It looks pretty cool. I just don't like the whole jump scare horror thing. It's just not, to me, that's not fun. Let's mark it. Supercritical, airless, sharded, sharded, high energy moon, and icy. Okay, we got it marked. Let's go. If I can learn how to get to my bridge. Let's stop by the space station and take a look. First and foremost, just check out the multi-tool. This is a 2-star system, so I'm not expecting a whole lot. Where's my daily driver? How do you lose a whole starship? There it is. It was hiding in the back. It was hiding in the back. All right, let's go. First stop, space station. Check out the multi-tool. Oh, let me get my water bottle. Let me get my delicious, fat-free, no-calorie diet water. There we go. Give me my water. Pardon me for just a sec. Oh, that water's some good stuff when you're thirsty. Okay, here we go. Oop, ugly multi-tool time. What do we got? B class. It's got an S class mining beam upgrade. That's pretty cool. Boo. Exosuit guy. Just out of curiosity, what does the multi-tool guy have on him if he's got anything at all? Let's see. Neutron, Boltcaster. We'll take that S-Class Boltcaster. We'll take the Neutron Cannon. And we will take a scanner upgrade. Well, you know what? We'll take the mining beam too. We'll take that one. Give me all the stuff. We'll take all of it. Okay. Okay, make a new restore point. Alright, let's scan that mofo. What do we got? Will you get in the ship, please? Thank you. Get in the ship! Get in the ship! Oh, there we go. All right. As we fly past our capital ship. Yeah, so far we are 4-0. 4-0. 4-0. 4 ugly ships. No good-looking ships. And the ship that we found earlier. The one good-looking ship that we found earlier was courtesy of the Game Hub. That was his ship. He found that Starship. So that was a Starship that the Game Hub found about almost 2 weeks ago now. It's been almost 2 weeks since his live stream. But it's a B-Class to S-Class 4Z supercharged slots. What do we got? Oh my gosh. You have got to be kidding me. Hold on. Hold on. It just gets worse. And it's a Titan worm planet. And it's a worm planet. It just gets worse. It gets worse. I swear, haven't we been to this star system already? We've already been here before. I know I found this exact ship. I swear I did. Oh my God. It gets worse. So we have a heavy Sentinel fighter. This is a heavy Sentinel fighter, dorsal and ventral stabilizers. No, I'm sorry. Ventral stabilizers that articulate, single bladed wings, and skinny dragonfly wings. And it's orange. Yeah, this one is a hard pass. This one is definitely a hard pass without even landing. We're out of here. Reload the restore point. We're leaving. We're out of here. Reload. That's a whole lot of nope. That's one of the ugliest ships I've ever seen.
Inventory full.
All right, so we're 5-0. We are 5-0. 5 and 0. We're going back to the freighter to drop some stuff off. We're 5 and 0. 5 ugly ships. Okay, next. Where is the storage? We got to drop off some of these upgrades that we bought. Yeah, building a small stash of upgrades here just in case I need them. All right, next, got a bunch of salvage glass. Okay, next star system, we're out of here. This place sucks. Hyperdrive has no fuel. The Emperor has no pants. Somebody stole the Emperor's pants again. Freighter.
Technology recharge.
Okay, if we're here, let's go out this way a little bit. Let's try to get some distance, some further distance away, because I'll tell you what, so far, that's like the third heavy fighter we found that has just been butt ugly. I'm talking B-U-T-T-T ugly. It's bad. Yeah, Deborah, exactly. When you go ugly ship hunting, you really go ugly ship hunting. There's no messing around with that one. So we're trying to avoid 1 stars. Let's see what we got here. We got a cluster of systems in this little space right here. That's Viking. Let's go to this Gex system. And we're upside down again. It's been bad today. It's really bad. All right, what do we got? 4 planets. Gek trading. All right, let's scan. Contaminated. Supercritical. Okay. 5 fauna. Let's mark it. Scaldy, and okay, that's scaly. Excuse me, scaly, and murky. All right. We did upload that, didn't we? Yes, we did. Okay, let's go. Okay, rinse and repeat. First stop is the space station, and from there we will go to the planet. Always check the multi-tool at the space station. There might be a good one. There might be a really good one. All right, let's see what we got. Ooh. Alien multi-tool. What do we got? Please be a good one. Oh. Oh, man. That's a nice looking alien multi-tool, though. I like that multi-tool. That's nice. That is actually a really nice alien multi-tool. What do we have for upgrades? That's a pretty cool alien multi-tool. Alien multi-tools are pretty rare. They're rare in No Man's Sky. They're some of the rarest ones. Yeah, Guitar Guy 80, that's a good-looking multi-tool. We'll probably yoink this one just because. That's a good-looking multi-tool. Hey, we got another Traveler, too. What about this one? Nope. Let's talk to Mr. Traveler here. The Traveler with the really weird hairstyle. Yeah, he seems angry. He's a little pissed off. All right. Interact again. Okay, cool. All right, so this is what we're going to do. If you guys want this alien multi-tool, hold on a sec. It's a basic C-class, but again, it is a rare alien multi-tool. Glyphs are in the lower left-hand corner of the screen. This is an alien blue alien multi-tool too. This one is pretty nice. Yeah, I think we're going to yoink this one. I think we'll yoink this multi-tool. Again, glyphs are in the lower left-hand corner of the screen. This is the Euclid Galaxy, lower left-hand corner. So, it's a C-class, so it's not that expensive. I think I have enough space for one more multi-tool in my personal inventory, so let's compare. And yeah, claim it, 735,000. We can do that. Okay. Let's drop off this multi-tool before doing anything else. Yeah, alien multi-tools are very rare. But that one is a pretty cool one. Ah, there it is. Okay, we'll archive this one. Cool. Let's go back to the station. That'll make it easy. Current system. Dan Moore says you can only carry a certain number of... I can't speak. You can only carry a certain amount of multi-tools. Where do I keep the ones I don't want to get rid of? You have to buy a multi-tool... Yeah, let's go back and I'll show you. Let's go back and I'll show you. It's a... It's not a freighter customization. It is a base customization item that you need. So you got to unlock this. It's called the Multi-Tool Archive. This is a base building item. It's a base crafting item. So you unlock this, of course, with hold on. Yeah, it's called a weapons rack. Okay, you unlock this using salvage data. And you can install this in your freighter or at any base. And this is where you archive your multi-tools that you don't want to throw away. And yeah, Guitar Guy 80 is correct. You can speak. It's not the vendor. You don't speak to the vendor, but you go to the crafting station. It's the crafting station at the Space Anomaly where you can unlock the item. No, it's not a decoration piece. It's actually functional. Deborah says, that traveler probably just finished the Remnant expedition. Yeah, he probably did. That's why he's pissed. Okay, let's go. Save point. That was a pretty cool find. I like that multi-tool. Very nice. Yeah, the actual base building part is at the anomaly. But it's the, yeah, it's exactly, it's the weapon rack. And you can install it on your freighter as well. Let's go. Now, that being said, you can only store 12 multi-tools total. You can have a total of 18. 6 on your player character and 12 in storage. Hopefully Hello Games will expand that in the future because, again, we are just talking about storage. I know there are probably memory limitations and everything else that prevent us from being able to, you know, have like a whole bunch of multi-tools and starships, but hopefully they can expand it a little more. Hopefully. And thank you guys for stopping by today. If you haven't done so, please hit that like button for me. Helps out the channel a ton. So far, we are 5-0 for ugly ships. We found 5 ugly ships today. Not a single good-looking ship. Not a single ship. The first ship that we found was courtesy of the Game Hub. That ship he found, so that Starship doesn't count. That one does not count. Are we here? Yes, we are. Yeah, that one doesn't count. Okay, what do we got? This is a 2-star Gex system, I think. Oh, hold it. I can't land. Wait a minute. Wait. Turn around. U-turn. U-turn. All right, here we go. Ooh, it's got pincers. It's got pincers. Ooh. It's got pincers. Uh-oh. I think we got something here. I think we got something here. Not bad. Okay, hold on. Hold on. Hold on. This one's got potential. This one has potential. 5 thrusters, wingtip boosters, medium Sentinel fighter, dorsal pincers. Black and orange. Okay, medium wings. Wingtip thrusters, bladed wings. Yeah, this one is not... No, it's not oogly. This one is not oogly. This is not bad. Not bad at all. Not bad. And the orange color actually works on this one. It actually works. This is not a bad looking ship. Now, ventral pincers would have been nice too, but hey, you take what you can get, right? Okay, turn on the freaking lights. I can't see anything. All right, there we go. Okay, this is a medium Sentinel fighter with medium wings, wingtip thrusters, bladed wings, and dorsal pincers. Dorsal pincers. I kind of wish it had the dorsal pincers with thrusters, but this is not a bad looking ship. This one's pretty cool. That one is pretty cool. Okay. There you go. All right, so we're 5-1. 5-1. So if anybody out there wants this ship, glyphs are in the lower left-hand corner of the screen. This is the Euclid Galaxy. This is the Euclid Galaxy. I might have to yoink this one. Oh. All right, let's land and take a closer look at it. Not bad. Not bad at all. Not bad. Oh, what do we have for junk? We'll take the Pugnium. Okay. It is. It's a crappy C-class, but yeah. Meh.
Weather warning. Incoming storm.
You have got to be kidding me. Seriously? Incoming storm. This one I think is a keeper. This one I believe is a keeper. Let's take a look.
Technology recharge.
Let's take a look at its supercharged slots. Let's see what we got.
Technology repaired.
No supercharged slots exposed. Yeah, that's not too bad at all. That's actually pretty decent. That's not bad. That means the supercharged slots could literally be anywhere. All right, let's mark the location of this ship. All right, let's start the hunt. This is Starship number 1 for this system, located at plus 69.08 and minus 17.73. C-class, medium Sentinel fighter, medium wings, and dorsal pincer stabilizers. Very nice looking ship. Let's drop a save beacon just in case. And let's paint the first one. Let's make the first one red. We'll make the first one red. Okay. Okay, this one we'll claim. And we will upgrade it when we get to the station. Why do I have 2,000 pugnium in my inventory? What's that all about? All right, let's go. This is a 2-star system, so you know what? Let's just go hunt. Let's just go back on the hunt. Rather than make a base, let's go on the hunt. Let's keep going. Because this planet absolutely sucks. 2 hours. Jeez, dude. 2 hours away? Yeah, that's a good-looking Sentinel ship. That's a good-looking ship right there. I like this one. Very nice. Yeah, if you don't mind the orange color, this is a nice one. This is a pretty decent-looking ship. It's a 2-star system, so I'm not really planning on anything big. I would like to see if we can get some supercharged slots going here, just to see what we have, because I have no idea. Okay, this one, C-Class. All right, rinse and repeat.
Technology.
Okay, what do we got? Still no supercharged slots, huh? This one is going to be tricky. This one's going to be tricky. Let's claim it, get this one up to the station too. Let's mark the location. This is Starship number 2 for this system. Located at minus 43.77 and minus 170.69. This is Starship number 2 for this planet. And again, glyphs are in the lower left-hand corner of the screen, and just in case anyone's interested, if you want this ship, this is where it is. There will be a save beacon in the area.
Weather update. Storm clearing.
And let's make this one blue. There we go. Color, we'll make this one blue and yellow. Alright. Compare and claim. Alright. Next ship. So I'm very curious to see what we get for supercharged slots on these. This will be a good one. A whole minute away? Absolutely not. Nope. So far, we're 5 for 1. So far, we're 5 and 1. 5 ugly ships to 1 good-looking ship. So Deborah says, did your living frigate ever find any other sacks yet? Not yet. You know what? It's funny you should mention. I haven't even had a chance to send it out. Yeah, I've been so busy with other things. I haven't really had a chance to play No Man's Sky just for the sake of playing No Man's Sky. Been really busy recently, with other content. So when I get a chance to sit down, I'm actually going to work on finding more living frigates. But I haven't even had a chance to send that one out yet. Okay, here we go. This is another crap C class. This is not looking good. Not looking good here. Okay.
Technology repaired.
Okay, finally a supercharged slot. Okay. Okay, let's get it. Claim it. Finally. Okay, I think we have enough space to search for one more. These are all C-class too. Hold on. Before we go, this is Starship number 3 for this planet, located at minus 52.26 and minus 176.05. Save beacon. And we'll make this one blue and orange. Since everybody likes orange so much, let's make it blue and orange. There we go. Let's find one more. And then we'll take all 4 of these ships up to the station and check them out. Check out the supercharged slots. But so far, this is the best looking ship we found today. The only thing that will make this ship any better are tank treads. And before we leave this star system, we got to make sure to hit up that Traveler's Grave. Definitely hit up the Traveler Grave because I want that memory fragment. And I hope everybody out there is doing well. Thanks for sticking with us. Like I mentioned, we are 5 and 1. 5 and 1. 5 ugly ships to 1 good-looking ship. And we're flying the good-looking ship now as it is. That's a cool-looking Sentinel ship right there. That's a Sentinel ship. It's got pincers. Okay. We'll claim this one, and we'll take these 4 ships up to the space station and check them out. Okay, it is a crap C class. Of course it is.
Units received. Units received.
Okay, what do we got? Even more pugnium. Yeah, so far all C classes.
Technology repaired.
Okay, this one's in the same place as the other one. Okay. All right, let's claim it. All right, let's get these ships up to the space station. But before we go... Oh, hold on. This is Starship number 4 for this system. This is located at -50.09 and -130.54. Starship number 4 for the star system. And again, if you need glyphs, the glyphs are in the lower left-hand corner of the screen for this ship. Let's do some Game Hub stuff here. There you go. That's usually what the Game Hub does. Okay. Let's see. All right, let's get this thing and go up to the space station. Before we go, hold on. I saw some Radiant Shards. We don't leave without the Radiant Shards because them things are money. There we go. Yeah, never leave without the Radiant Shards. Yeah, Buckle Up, Let's Go says, nice pan and scan. Have you ever seen how the Game Hub does his cinematics?
Radiation protection falling.
The Game Hub's cinematics are on point. I am genuinely jealous. I am jealous of the way he does his cinematics. But yeah, his cinematics are on point. They're on point. For all of his Starship finds, it's some of the most professional work I've ever seen. Yeah, Buckle Up, Let's Go. Very smooth. His work is exemplary. It really is. Let's hit that Traveler grave, because why not? Before we forget. Oh my goodness. This is a good looking ship. Let's check out the supercharged slots. Here's the deal. If even one of these ships has 3 connected supercharged slots, we're going to keep it. We're definitely going to keep it. I'm not going to set up a base on that planet because it's kind of pointless. So far, we've only found C-class ships. There are higher class ships on that planet, but we're not going to spend an entire day hunting for the same ship. I'm going to probably just snag this one, put this in my hangar, and move on from there. But we're also hoping for good convergence on the supercharged slots. If the supercharged slots suck, we're scrapping all of them. We're going to scrap all of them and move on. So, yep, that's a thing. Yeah, for anyone out there that watches my GTA content, it's back to good old Grand Theft Auto 5 Online shenanigans tomorrow. Probably doing a combination of vehicle robberies and vehicle import-export. Probably vehicle robberies and vehicle import-export. Just because I still have to, I got to claim those cars that I got. This is a pretty cool planet. This is an anomaly planet too. Oh, check this out. Very nice. Anomaly planet incoming. Very nice. Yeah, an anomaly planet. Yep. Just out of curiosity, Winds of Glass. There is one planetary fauna on this planet. It's like right there, whatever it is. Found it. It's a dinner plate. It's a whole lot of dinner plates.
Units received.
Got it. Okay, let's talk to the dead traveler so we can get out of here. Yeah, I'm pretty sure there are some pretty decent glitches on this planet. In fact, we should be able to see them. You can usually see them on your scanner. Okay, what do we got, buddy? It looks like this guy had a fight with some Sentinels. Okay, memory fragments. So what do we get this time? Technology Echo. I'll take it. I will take it. Yes, please. All right, next, let's get these ships up to the station and check them out. In fact, let's claim the nanites from that discovery. Yep, 1 of 1. Give me that money. Oh, we get a whole 250 nanites? Alright, whatever. Whatever, game. I'll take it. Yeah, a whole 250 nanites for that. Discovered all species on 2 planets. Well, it wasn't that difficult. Wasn't that difficult. Alright. Still a pretty decent looking ship. I've got other ships with pincers that actually look better than this, but this one is not bad. Not bad at all. So let's check out the supercharged slots. If they're all crappy, then we're just going to scrap them all and move on. We know where to find this ship if I want it, so yeah. It's not a total loss. I do think the combination of the orange and black detail on this thing looks really nice. With the white highlights, very nice. Yeah, in before we crash into the station. Okay, Okay, purchases to free. Here we go. Okay, this is Starship number 4. So let's upgrade. This is Starship number 4. Let's see what we've got. That is not what I wanted to do. Back out of there. Okay, augmentations. Yeah, this is spread out. This is definitely spread out. So let's see what we got over here. Nope, number 4 is a 2 + 1 and 1. This is out of the question. So this is a scrapper. Starship number 4 is a scrapper. So Starship number 4 is a no-go. Okay, let's bring in Starship number 3. There we go. Let's make sure that it's the correct ship. We don't want to scrap the wrong ship. Excuse me. Okay, yeah, that's the one. We don't want to scrap the wrong ship. That will be bad. That will be very bad. Then we'd have to start the entire process all over again. Upgrade. Okay, these are probably the same as the other one. Okay, nope. So this is at a minimum 2 + 1 and 1. Oh no, this is trash. That's trash. They're all over the place. Yeah, this is a whole lot of nope. So this is a scrapper. That one's a whole lot of nope. Salvage. Excuse me. Okay, next ship. Okay, this is Starship number 2. So far, they've all been garbage. They've been complete trash. All right, here we go. Next. Upgrade. And one more. Okay, not looking good. It's not looking good. This multi-tool or this supercharge slot doesn't seem to want to change. It's always in the upper right. It's always in the upper right. So, yeah, this is not looking good. All right, what do we got? Yep. It's trash. This is not good at all. Okay, salvage. All right, final ship. Let's make sure we got the right one. Yep, that's it. And give me back all my pugnium, thank you. Here we go, last one. Okay, one more. Dang it. Stop fat fingering the buttons. Okay, let's put some augmentations on this thing so we can see it. Oh man, yeah, they all suck. They all suck. All of them suck. Okay, this one is a 2+1. That one is a 2+1. So Starship number 1 is a 2+1. Yeah, exactly. Buckle up, let's go. Atlas definitely wasn't generous with this one. So all the C classes are either 4 spread out or a minimum of 2+1. A minimum of 2+1 and 1. So Starship, the C class that we found first, the Starship number 1 with the red save beacon is a 2+1 and 1. All right. None of them are worth keeping, so let's scrap it. If I want this ship, I'll know where to find it. That sucks, man. That really sucks. Okay, salvage. Okay. Okay, let's change this back. Difficulty. We're going to go back on the Starship hunt in just a sec. We got to sell this stuff. Well, at least we found a cool alien multi-tool. Hey, Moses, how's it going? It's good to see you, brother. How are you, man? Thanks for joining us today. Welcome back. Okay, there's nobody here to sell to, so we'll sell to the space station. Sell.
Units received.
Okay. Yeah, 119 million. Yes, please.
Units received.
Sell
Units
nano
received.
cables.
Units received.
Okay, and we can add those to inventory. Nice. Okay. We're ready to go. We're out of here. Yeah, Atlas was definitely not friendly. Hey, Moses, appreciate you, brother. Thank you for being here today, man. So, Buckle Up, Let's Go says, Atlas, if you don't straighten up, we're going to unmake the universe again. Yeah, exactly, Atlas. You're on notice, buddy. All I got to do is hit that button again. All we got to do is hit that button 16 times again, buddy. It's on. 16 times, buddy. 16 times. Okay. Let's go back. Next system. We still have some time. Let's go to another system. Yeah, that was very disappointing right there. Very disappointing. We found a reasonably decent-looking ship, and supercharged slots are garbage. Not even worth the hunt. But if I want that style of ship, or that exact ship, I'll know where to find it. If I want it, I'll know where to get it. Oops. Okay. Let's go. Next system. That was unfortunate. I think we would have had a better luck if I had found something with a 3-star and above. Oh, Outlaw Dissonant. What do we got? This is... That's a green star system. Okay. Nice. Let's go. Outlaw Dissonant System. Please let there be a decent looking ship here. Something? Anything? Actually, no. That goes against everything that we're doing today. Please let there be an ugly ship here. We're hunting for ugly ship. Ugly ships. Ugly ships only. I just had high hopes for the last one that we found. Had very high hopes for it. All right, what do we got? Toxic, Forsaken, Spined, Contoured, Irradiated, Deathly Green Anomaly. This is not good. One Fauna. So Planet Hobo 17. Hobo 17. One Fauna. Okay, Spy Man, we'll see you next time. Thanks for stopping by. So Buckle Up Let's Go says those are fun planets to distress with a photon cannon. Should probably try that next time. Because there's only one fauna on this planet, there probably is not a Sentinel ship here in this system. We can find out. Let's make a restore point really quickly. I don't believe there's a Sentinel ship in this star system anywhere. There is not. It's in a completely different system. So this was a waste. Let's reload the restore point. That was a waste. Dang it. That sucks.
Inventory full.
So, before we go, let's drop off these upgrades, because why not? Oh, that's in the other one. Hold on. There we go. Let's drop off this memory fragment. Excuse me, memory fragment. I can't speak today. Memory fragment. All right, next. Yeah, that's another bust of a system. Too bad, too. That was Outlaw Dissonant, man. That is unfortunate. We're avoiding all 1-stars because we haven't had very good luck in 1-star systems. Actually, we haven't had good luck in 2-star systems either. Bad luck all around. Hold it. Okay. Okay, 2-star Corvax. Can we get a 3-star somewhere? At a minimum, 3-star? Haven't seen a 3-star system in a long time. Okay, 2-star Viking. Yeah, we're looking for a 3-star. Dissonant. Because so far I have had really bad luck. There we go. There's another Outlaw Dissonant. Purple star system. It's a Y class, which means that's probably a gas giant. It doesn't look like a gas giant, though. Let's go to it. Let's check it out. It is a purple star system, so let's see what we got. Okay, what do we got? Bleak, 17 fauna, market. And this planet has ancient bones, quartzite, pyrite, salt. Okay. Heimdall, life incompatible, and shell strewn. Okay. Oh, we got the planet marked. Let's go. Check out space station first. This is an outlaw dissonance system, so let's see what we got. The significance of finding an outlaw dissonance system, vice, let's say, a 2-star or 3-star, is that the class of system will dictate the actual class of starship that you find. So, for example, a 1-star system means that you have a 0% chance of finding an S-class Sentinel ship. A 1-star system, a 2-star system means that you have about a 1% chance of finding an S-class Sentinel ship. 3 stars mean you have a 2% chance. Outlaw dissonance systems have the highest chance at 5%. So, Carrie the Hidden Blade, welcome to the channel. Thanks for joining us today. Alright, let's see what we got. Always check out the multi-tool first. We found a really cool alien multi-tool about an hour ago. Always check out the multi-tools. What do we got? It's ugly. It's ugly. And it's a C-class. Nope, it's ugly. Not really anything else we need here, so... Alright, here we go. So far, we are 5 for 1. 5 for 1. 5 ugly ships for 1 good-looking ship. So I guess it's an example of asking, you shall receive. So what is that? You changed your name. Hold on. Okay, let's go. Let's check it out. Oh, I am Carrie Games. I see. Well, welcome back. It's good to see you. Okay, that just scared the crap out of me. Who was that? We got a new sub. So Elwood, welcome to the Odd Ones. Everybody, let's get some 07s out there in chat. Proper hand salute to Elwood. Welcome to the channel. Thank you for your subscription. Welcome aboard. That scared the crap out of me, bro. Are we there yet? Yes, we are. Okay, this is a 2-star system, so no, I'm sorry. This is an outlaw dissonance system. But that doesn't necessarily mean we're going to find a good-looking ship here. And the topology already kind of sucks. So what do we got? There's a crashed Sentinel ship on the side of this mountain. I swear, I have seen more heavy ships today. Hold on. I've seen more heavy Sentinel ships today than any other time that I've been doing this. This is the 4th heavy Sentinel ship we found. This is the 4th heavy Sentinel ship that we found today. The 4th. Unbelievable. Buckle Up, Let's Go says, I'm sure Skeletor lives in that mountain next door. Yeah, he does kind of, it does look like it, doesn't it? Yeah, Snake Mountain. Unbelievable. So what we have here, this is ugly ship number 6. Okay, this is a heavy Sentinel fighter. Heavy with medium wings. Dorsal and ventral stabilizers, that's it. I believe they articulate, but that is pretty much it. Yeah, this is definitely not worth a hunt. Only 3 thrusters are eliminated too. Yeah, this is not worth a hunt. We're out of here. We're leaving. Reload. This was a wasted trip. It is, like I said, if you hunt for ugly ships, you'll find them. That's what we're doing today. That was horrible. Not even worth landing for that one. All right, let's go back. All right, next system. We're out of here. This is unbelievable. Oh. Never mind. All right, let's go. Next system. Well, that's unfortunate. Okay, okay, there's another Outlaw dissonance system. Okay, let's go to it. Here's another one. Buckle Up, Let's Go says, I'm dropping Null off at the Atlas and not picking him up until he gives you a better ship. Yeah, we're completely abandoning Null on this one. It's all Null's fault. Let's just blame him. Yeah, so far we're 6-1. 6-1 for ugly ships. Hey, that's what we were looking for, right? We found them. Elwood, welcome to the channel. Thanks for joining us. How are you today? Upload. Okay, what do we got? Metallic. You have got, I swear, there better be another dissonant planet in this star system. This is not funny anymore. This is not funny. Okay, so metallic planet. This planet has 1 fauna, which means no dissonant ship or no dissonance. It says dissonance detected, but there are no Sentinel ships on that rock. There better be another dissonant planet in this system. There isn't. We're out of here. This was a wasted trip. Completely wasted trip. We're leaving. We're leaving. It is getting progressively worse. This must be that bad part of Euclid Galaxy. This must be the underbelly of Euclid Galaxy. What the crap, dude? This is that bad side of town where you just never visit. I think this is where we are. I think that's where we are in Euclid Galaxy right now. It's bad. It is bad. Okay, we're not going to do 1 star. Hold it. Okay, that was a 2-star. That one's completely abandoned. Okay, 2-star dissonance. Oh, hold it. We just found... Oh, that said water. We're trying to find a nice 3-star. Okay, 2-star. Not very many 3-star systems in this part of the galaxy, huh? That sucks. Hold it. I think... Oh, go back. Oh, we just found one. There we go. There we go. Dragonheart, how's it going? It's good to see you. Thanks for joining us. How are you today? And Aaron Hunt, what's up, brother? How you doing, man? Thanks for stopping by today, brother. Good to see you. Just doing a little bit of No Man's Sky tonight. Yeah, we're 6-1. We're 6-1. 6 ugly ships to 1 good-looking ship. And the good-looking ship kind of sucked. It kind of sucked. Okay, another Outlaw dissonance system. Here we go. Okay, Baron, Tinfana, Market. Okay, Scalding, Ruined, and Hyperborean. Okay, let's go. So Carrie says it's not about it's not about looks, it's about personality. Yeah, well, each one of those ships had a personality of a rock. Each ship had the personality of a freaking stone. That is not what I wanted to do. Let me out of here. We're not leaving. Let's get to the space station, check out the multi-tool. Where's my daily driver? There it is. And from there, we'll go back on the hunt. Yeah, it's been pretty bad today. I mean, it's been so bad that it makes me almost want to rerun the Remnant Expedition. That's how bad it's been. And I really don't want to do Remnants again. I don't want to do the Remnant Expedition ever again. I'm talking never again. I never want to do that expedition again. The sad part is that Remnants was actually fun, but it was way too freaking grindy. Remnant was too freaking grindy. Oh, we got a Jackal. We got it. Don't you go anywhere. We got a Jackal. What do you got, buddy? We got a Jackal. Don't see too many of these out in the wild. Hold on. We got a Jackal. Okay, so we have a Jackal-style solar ship with bladed nacelles and the Jackal cockpit. The Jackal cockpit nose cone. Not bad, not bad. I can't tell what color that is, so hold on. Where's the pilot? Is that the pilot? No, it's not the pilot. Where's the stupid pilot? I don't want to talk to you. Where's the pilot? Where I can't find. Where's the pilot? Oh, he was leaving. You blankety blank, come back here. That dude. Okay. That dude just took off. What's that? Carrie says the pilot went to make pineapple pizza. No wonder he was in a rush. All right. Hold it. I want to see that ship again. So we're going to reload the restore point and see how long it takes for it to fly back in. Oh, hold on. This thing's got an advanced mining beam on it. Or optical drill. Even better. Nice. Oh, let's reload the restore point. There we go. See how long it takes for that Jackal to fly back in. That was a good-looking ship.
Inventory full.
Yeah, Buckle Up, Let's Go says the Dollar General arm of the galaxy. Bro, Dollar General? Yeah, Hobby Lobby. The Hobby Lobby arm of the galaxy. That's what it is, Hobby Lobby. So Carrie says, I have a creator content related question. What's good software to use to edit YouTube videos? I use DaVinci Resolve. Yeah, exactly. Buckle Up, Let's Go is correct. I use DaVinci Resolve because it's free. DaVinci, they have two different versions of DaVinci Resolve. They have the free version, which is what I use, which has about 90% of the functionality of the paid version. The paid version costs about $300. It's $300 US. So, the reason DaVinci or the studio that makes DaVinci Resolve, the reason they can give away the software for free is because they don't sell software. They sell camera equipment. Ooh, check this out. Nice. Yeah, the development studio that produces DaVinci Resolve, they sell camera equipment. And they sell camera equipment to like movie and TV production studios, to like Hollywood studios. They don't sell software. That's why they give the software away for free, because they recover the cost from all of their the actual hardware sales. But DaVinci Resolve is probably the best free video editing software you can find. It's got a bit of a learning curve to it, but again, it is free. Blackmagic Studios, that's the name of the development company for DaVinci Resolve. So what do we got, buddy? Yeah, buckle up, let's go. I use about 20% of the capability of DaVinci Resolve. I use about 20% of it because the rest of it, that's far beyond my production needs. Okay, this is a nice looking Raza style droid wing fighter, triple thruster. Raza style droid wing fighter, triple thruster. Nice little C-class fighter. That's pretty cool. I do like that. Hold on. Let's get a picture of this one. So if you like droid wing Raza style fighters, the glyphs are in the lower left hand corner of the screen. Yeah, buckle up, let's go. Exactly. Blackmagic Development Studio, they're top tier. Yeah, they are. But like I said, they make money on camera equipment. They don't make money on software. That's why they give DaVinci away for free. Okay, what do we got over here? So that's an arachnid. Get out of here. I don't want to see that. It's a barrel nose. Yeah, I'm waiting to see if that solar ship will fly back in. That was a cool looking solar ship. Guitar Guy 80 says, thanks, Sod. I have a new ship for my droid fleet. That was actually a pretty cool looking droid wing Raza. A lot of people don't like the Raza style fighters. I like that one. That was pretty cool. Just in case anybody is wondering what we're doing, we're Starship spotting. we're spotting starships right now. So I want to see if that Sentinel ship, not Sentinel, the solar ship that is, will fly back in. That was a pretty cool looking solar ship. Now what we can do is simply go to a trading outpost, which is where it's guaranteed to fly in. So you've got 4 so far. That one will make number 5. Nice. Yeah, definitely come get it. Okay, this is what we're going to do. Let's swap ships because I don't think I have... Let's get my other daily driver out here. And let's scan. Scan for a trading outpost. And we can also scan for the Sentinel ship while we're here too. There we go. Yeah, this is the wrong ship. Yeah, that's the wrong Sentinel ship. Or not Sentinel, I'm sorry. Solar ship. It looks like it, but the one I was looking at was a Jackal. This is not a Jackal. Yeah, it looks almost like it. It's got the same bladed nacelles on it, but the one I saw was a Jackal. Okay, let's go to the trading outpost and we can find it there. If I can find my ship. There we go. Got to find the ship first. Thank you. So if nothing else, we did find a really cool alien multi-tool earlier. It was a C-class, but it was still a rare alien multi-tool. And why is it always nighttime? It's always freaking nighttime, I swear. Okay, that's a Raven nose.
Protection falling.
That was pretty cool. That's another Raven nose. Hold on, let's go scope these out. Let's scope these out. Okay, this is not a Raven nose, that's a bullet nose. Let's see what you got, buddy. Make an offer. Ooh, it's got crescent wings too. Red and white. That's either orange or red and white. I can't tell. That looks red. Red with white accents, crescent wings. That's a nice one. That was really nice. It is a C-class. How much you want for that? 5 mil? Nah. What about this guy over here? That one was actually not bad. That one was pretty good.
Storm clearing.
Interloper, trade, grah. What do we got here? Make an offer. Okay, this one's got the box sales. Meh. That's a whole lot of nope. I don't like the box solar sales on this one. So, yeah, we'll pass. Oh, we will definitely pass on that. Buckle Up, Let's Go says, what makes it a Jackal? The cockpit. The actual cockpit makes it a Jackal. If we can get one to fly in, I'll show you. Because it's just the term I can't speak. The term Jackal specifically refers to the actual cockpit. The cockpit design, and it does have a set of pointy antennas that look like Jackal ears. That and the long nose. So Carrie says, something crazy happened yesterday. Somehow I got accepted into the Ubisoft creator program. I think Ubisoft heard us talking about them yesterday, and they're trying to make nice. So what's that? It's your third time trying. Congratulations. Congratulations. Congrats on that one. Ubisoft can kiss my butt. Or Ubi Trash, as I like to call them, they can kiss my butt. I want nothing to do with those guys. Probably the most anti-consumer game publisher ever. What we're doing is Starship spotting. We're waiting for a Jackal-style solar ship to land. Exactly. Now you can talk smack and get paid. Exactly. So we have a hatchet-style solar ship, a barrel nose 7-wing fighter, triple box thrusters. Meh. We have a Viper style with bow tie wings, single thruster. Oh, there it is. There's our Jackal. There's our Jackal right there. There it is. That's the one. So it's, what is with all these freaking orange-colored ships? What's with all the orange-colored ships? There's our Jackal. All right, what do you got for me, buddy? Let's see what you got. Grah, interloper. Bro, stop calling me names. Ooh. Okay, this one is worth a keep. This one is a keeper. This one is a keeper. It's got crescent sails on it. It's got crescent sails. This one is definitely a keeper right here. This one is a keeper. Hold on. All right, let's document this. Okay, so this is a Jackal-style Sentinel ship with crescent wings. Bladed nacelles. Orange with white accents. Very nice ship. Very nice ship. And it's got crescent wings. So if you want this style of ship, glyphs are in the lower left-hand corner of the screen. We might hunt for this one some other time. This one is definitely worth a hunt. I like the solar ships with crescent wings. Very nice. It is a crap C-class, though, but hey, this thing could have pretty decent supercharged slots on it. So I am Carrie Games, or excuse me, Carrie says, in the Discord, I pointed out that I appreciate the work and dedication of the development team, but corporate needs to be replaced with people who appreciate gamers as a whole. Yeah, exactly. No live service, actual ownership of their products, and most importantly, a shift in focus from monetization to better storied content. Because right now, as a corporation, they're focused way too much on live services or games as a service than they are on providing an actual product. Video games are not a service; they're a product, and that's something that their corporate jackasses have forgotten. The corporate jackasses have forgotten that. When their leadership said that gamers need to get used to not owning their games, that's when they lost my respect, and that's when they lost access to my money. They need to get used to not getting my money. Okay, we found our ship. That is a good one. That's a good one. So Carrie says storied content was discussed quite a lot yesterday. I can imagine. Okay, we're out of here. Let's go find that Sentinel ship. You know, here's the deal. Ubisoft is in a very precarious situation financially right now, to the point where they're considering taking their company private again. Remember, Ubisoft as a publisher is a publicly traded company on the stock market. Their market share is so bad right now. Their stock is trading so badly right now that they're considering pulling their actual company off the stock market. Someone in their corporate C-suite has to understand that the problems being faced by their company are solely the responsibility of the actual leadership, and not the developers, not the game developers. Game developers only follow instructions. They follow orders and develop what they're being told. It's the C-suite jackasses that are making the bad choices. Like I said, when their CFO, Chief Financial Officer, I think it was, or COO, whoever it was, one of their chief executives stated that gamers need to get used to not owning their games. That was a spit in the face to every gamer out there. Everyone. If anybody out there that's playing an Ubisoft title, do this. Take a second to do this. Okay? Just do this. Read the terms of service for each Ubisoft game that you own, provided it's not an old title. If it's a modern title, and I would say going as far back as Ghost Recon Wildlands or any of the Assassin's Creed games, if it's a digital title, read the terms of service, and you might be surprised at what you see. They tell you flat out that you're buying a license to access the game. You don't own the game. You don't own the title. And this is exactly why I have a few Ubisoft games in my library. I got quite a few of them. But guess what? They're back from the original Xbox and Xbox 360 era. They're physical titles. They're physical media. They can't take that away from me because I own it. I own those games. And there isn't a damn thing they can do about it. But with the shift to digital media, basically it's taken the ownership away from us. Okay, what do we got? It's taking the ownership away. Okay, this is not bad. It's not bad. Okay, so what we have here. This is a medium Sentinel fighter. Medium Sentinel fighter. Medium wings. Double-bladed wings. Double-bladed wings. Ventral stabilizers with thrusters. Okay. Ventral stabilizers with thrusters. This is not too bad. This one is not too bad at all. Not bad. If we can get zoomed in, hold on. There we go. That's better. Okay, that's not bad. We got a Cyclops too. That's not too bad. That's not too bad. Not something that I would necessarily hunt for, but if you like the style of Sentinel ship, the glyphs are in the lower left-hand corner of the screen. This is a Euclid Galaxy. But I don't think we're going to hunt for this one, so yeah. What we will do is reload and restore points. Yeah, I don't think we're going to hunt for this one, but if you like that style of Sentinel ship, glyphs were in the lower left-hand corner of the screen. Okay. Carrie says, I wouldn't say people were angry, but they just wanted to be heard. Oh, if I were there, I would be pissed. I would be absolutely pissed. Because you have to consider just how utterly tone deaf the chief executives of Ubisoft have to be to continually run their brand into the ground. Let's go back and get that ship, by the way. Let's go back and get that ship. Since I marked it, let's go get it. Their C-suite is tone deaf. Paul Wilson, how's it going? It's good to see you. Thanks for joining us. It's a 7 if you're looking for ugly. It's not too bad. Trust me, we've had some really ugly ships earlier. We had some, oh my goodness, we had some real bangers earlier. Some real banger of ugly ships, yes. That one is not too terribly bad. That one is not bad compared to what we've had earlier. So Buckle Up Let's Go says, yikes, Ubisoft was at $63 a share in 2021, $4 a share now. Yeah, now it's $4 a share. It's so bad that I think they're in danger of being delisted from the stock market. And what people need to understand is that the corporate decisions are dictating the course of action for the entire company in terms of how they're being valued on the stock market. That's not being done by the game developers. The game developers are only doing their jobs. It's the corporate jackasses at Ubisoft that are running that company down. As a publisher, they suck. They absolutely suck. Yeah, and like I said, I'll never buy another Ubisoft game. Unless I can get it from GOG, or I can get a physical copy of it somewhere, I will never buy another Ubisoft game. Never. I'm done. Never buy another Ubisoft title. They are the most anti-consumer game publisher, next to Electronic Arts. Next to Electronic Arts. Electronic Arts is likely... Electronic Arts, they're like the boogeyman. Electronic Arts is the boogeyman of game developers. They absolutely suck. So it is a crap C-class, of course it is. Okay, we'll take that glass, thank you. Alright, let's claim this thing, get it up to the station. Take the brain and a pugnium.
Technology repaired.
Okay. It's got an infra knife. That's pretty cool. If it had dorsal stabilizers on it, this would be a pretty decent ship. But it's not bad. I've seen worse. Trust me, we've had worse today. Paul Wilson says, I don't fly the best looking ships. Best ships has 4 supercharged slots. Well, I mean, you fly the ship that meets your preference. You know, we have specific preferences for starships. My living ship over there somewhere, my living ship wherever it is, or this Sentinel ship right here has got a 3+1, but I found that it's an A class with a 3+1. Yeah, it's an A class with 3+1 supercharged slots. So it's not. It doesn't have the best configuration, but also it looks pretty cool too. It's a good-looking ship with a good-looking supercharged slot configuration. So, you know, I think we fly or find and fly the ship that suits our preference, if you will. Yeah, this one is not too bad. It's not that bad at all. I kind of like it. I like the black and the red. I do like the black and the red. Because one of the things I like about Sentinel ship hunting is that there's like an infinite configuration of Sentinel ships. All right. Yeah, it's not a bad looking ship. It's okay. I do like the black and red. It just needs. It's not really my style of Sentinel ship. But yeah, Ubisoft is there as a developer, they're a publisher, they're garbage, so. Okay, and I think this will be the final ship for today. I gotta go take care of some IRL stuff. Then I got to work on a video later on tonight, for later on tonight's release. Okay. We can check out the supercharged slots on this one. We can totally do that. Because this is a C-Class, we are more than likely to find another C-Class with the same supercharged slot configuration on it. So let's give it a look. This might be pretty good. Upgrade. Keep going. Okay. Oh, nope. That's a whole lot of nope. That is a whole lot of nope. This is a scrapper. This one is a complete and total scrapper. I will yoink that infra knife. Give me that. I'll take that infra knife. Yes, please. We will take that. Thank you. You don't deserve it. This is a scrapper. Yeah, those supercharged slots are all over the place. Standard. All right, salvage. Okay, let's sell this stuff. Okay, and I think we're going to call it here. It is 6:53 p.m. for me. Let's sell before we go. Compressed indium scrap.
Units received.
AI valves.
Units received.
Nano cables.
Units received.
Aha, subatomic regulators. Get out of here.
Units received.
All right, nice. Okay. And with that being said, where's my daily driver? Where's my other ship? There we go. Let's make a restore point. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, it is 6:54 p.m. for me. We are done here for today. I want to thank you guys so much for joining us. This was a fun live stream. We finally got back to some old school Starship, ugly Starship hunting. Oh my goodness, ugly Starship hunting. This was a fun one. And Girl Cyan, thank you so much for joining us today. Good to see you as always. The next No Man's Sky stream will be next Monday, Japan Standard Time. Tomorrow will be... hold on, before we go. I think Guitar Guy 80 was looking for another droid wing. Hey, Guitar Guy 80, if you're still here, before we go, here's another droid wing for you. There you go. Guitar Guy 80, here's another droid wing fighter for you. There you go. Glycer in the lower left-hand corner of the screen. So, Gray Soldier, yeah, you're just joining at the wrapping up point. You're just joining at the wrapping up point. Yeah, we're done for the day. But yeah, Guitar Guy 80, there you go, buddy. There's another droid wing starship for you. Viper style droid wing single thruster. With, it looks like shockwave wings, too. Looks like shockwave wings. Yep, there you go. Anyway, let's get out of here. I got to go take care of some personal stuff. We will be doing GTA 5 online tomorrow. Same bat time, same bat channel. Hopefully we'll see you guys here for that if you like the GTA Online content. The next to No Man's Sky stream will be next Monday. So hopefully we'll see you guys here for that one as well. Please do me a massive favor. Hit that like button for me. Helps out the channel a ton. You got the glyphs, perfect. Also, I think Guitar Guy 80 may be streaming in a couple of hours. So if you guys haven't done so, please check him out. Go to his channel if you're not subscribed to either Buckle Up Let's Go or I was about to say Subscribe for Tacos. I love Subscribe for Tacos, by the way. He's awesome. If you're not subscribed to Buckle Up Let's Go and Guitar Guy 80, definitely go to their respective channels, subscribe to them, show them some love. Always support the odd fan people. You know how we do it here. Okay, Guitar Guy 80 might be streaming later on. But, yes, there it is. There's a notification. Guitar Guy 80 is going to be streaming in a couple of hours. So, that being said, you guys go over to his channel and show him some support. But for us, we're all done here. I got to go because I'm freaking starving, and we got to get some food on the table. So, with that being said, this live stream is a wrap. I've been Oddman 105, a.k.a. The Odd One, saying thanks to each and every one of you for your continued support of what we do here on the channel. And I will see you guys when I see you guys in the next video. Please stay safe and remember, don't just start the fire, bring the smoke. And take care out there, and I'll see you all next time. So everyone, stay safe. God bless each and every one of you. Please hit that like button for me on the way out, and I will see you all next time. Take care, guys. Have a good day.